Good Lord. Finally live. Lots going on today, guys. But, the other thing I would say briefly about the other product that's out there is everything that company does is from somewhere else. So that's interesting. Now I have to sit down and do the hard work of drawing it. So, but it's fun work too. Like I love drawing. I could sit here and just draw all day. But yeah, and what's going to be cool about it is then we can put out our own action figures that come out of the story of the comic book. It'll be available on our website, obviously, and then I'll have to look into distributing it. But the comic book is something that we will put on Amazon, we will put on Shopify because we'll have the product. We don't have to crowdfund for that, basically. So, hopefully it'll be, we'll distribute it somehow. We've partnered with iPack Delivery for the Bandito fulfillment. And they seem pretty legit so far. So we may work with them as far as shipping out individual comics. But, I'd love to even start a conversation with Diamond and see if they'd put it out. I've contemplated pitching it to Image because Image will allow us to keep our IP and, we can still own the story and everything, which is important to us. But yeah, at this point we're self-publishing. Yeah, there will be a physical number, probably a limited release of anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000. Again, guys, we're not trying to get rich off this. We're trying to get our brand out there to where people have something to sink their teeth into when it comes to all the different things we're offering. So, for me, growing up, guys, that's my comic book collection right there. And it's three stacks deep, 4 boxes high, 3 boxes high. So, I love comic books. My whole background is comic books, and it's just a good way for us to put out story. And I want everything to have story. Eddie and I are actually working on a story for the Bandito right now, as far as it's got a story of its own now, with all the trials and tribulations getting here. But we want everything to have story so people can sink their teeth into what they're getting out of Odd Frog Entertainment. We want people to invest in us as a brand. So to me, story is the most important way to do that. But yeah, we're working on a strategy board game right now. I can't say too much about it. If I say anything about it, it'll kind of give it away. But it's pretty cool. We've got prototypes for pieces coming out for that right now. A lot in the works. And, like I said, Eddie and I have both worked in the industry. We know what the bigger companies do. We know how to make toys. I need a crew of figures. Swift says, I need a crew of figures to be body shop workers when switching up the car. This is true. Yes, we agree. That is so true, Swift. And I could not agree with you more. When we have our little company meetings and stuff, it's forefront that we want to put story with everything. We're creating our brand right now. We're a new company. And yeah, you need to be able to sink your teeth into it and stuff. So what's up, Assisted? Awesome. No worries, brother. But yeah, everything should have story. The idea with our action figures, and I've said it before, I don't want to talk too much about it because people are paying attention to us now, but I want people to play with their action figures, not just take. Absolutely, it is missing. Yep. We want people to play with the action figures. Like for me, puppeteering my G.I. Joes back in the day was the most important thing. I want them to be more than just something that sits on a shelf. So our idea is to work in a turn-based strategy game element to action figures where You and your buddies can have a beer on Saturday night and sit down at like a poker table and engage your favorite characters in battle. And, think kind of like League of Legends or, Dota or something like that, but turn-based. Yeah, but turn-based so that you guys can customize your characters and customize the way you engage them in battle. So, God, that's really all I want to kind of say about that. But yeah, we want to bring action back into action figures. That's the best way to put it. How can we take the fun and excitement of a video game and put it back into an action figure? And that's something we think about like all the time. So hopefully my business partner gets back on here in a little bit, and I'll draw. But no, guys, we're so excited about the Bandito. We're not going anywhere. Those companies are bigger than us. They're more well-known than us, and that's fine. They'll get to their goal faster. That's fine. We were there first. We have a better product. And at the end of the day, that will shine through. I'm certain of it. So now we just kind of have to sit, promote, get it into the hands of the right people. And yeah, continue to push this ball forward. So thank you, Nim. Thank you. I mean, we love you guys. Like, it's like we're collectors ourselves. In fact, I just got my barbecue. Hold on a second. All right, guys. So in 2020, I moved to Georgia and to be close to family and my best friend. And I had to leave most of my toys there when I came back. So my toys are still there, but I have been able to get a little bit of a G.I. Joe collection going here. And I just got, sorry, they're in a box right now because I moved them over from the studio to my house. But I just got Barbecue, the Mad Marauders version, and I love him. It's awesome. It's awesome. I got my Ninja Turtles. Got my Spirit. Yeah, and Zorana, I dropped her when I first got her, and her backpack broke off in her back. So, a little disappointed about that. But, I mean, we're collectors too. Like, we love toys. I mean, that's why we, went into this industry. So, we're toy guys, and we love talking to you guys. We love seeing the pictures and imagining what our Bandito will look like when you guys get a hold of it and make it your own. I mean, that's the whole point to what we're trying to do here, is to give you something that you can say you created. For us, it's like, it's a lot of work to create a blank. Welcome back, Stabby. Sorry about that, guys. My phone died earlier, but we're back now. My business partner, best friend, should be getting on here pretty soon. But yeah, we really want to see what you guys as artists and creators do with it when it's out there. Like, I'm excited to look at pictures and be like, oh my God, I never thought of that. Like, that blows my mind. Like, it'll be interesting to see what people do with it. We want to offer, yeah, that's right. That's right. We're playing around with, like translucent colored windows and stuff like that. I hear you, Assisted. I hear you. Yeah, and that's exactly what, I mean, you're our target demographic, basically. I mean, we want people that aren't afraid to dig in and make it their own. And, Eddie's been working hard the last couple of weeks on proof of function, just making sure that we can do what we say it's going to do. And so far, it's we've pulled it all apart. Yeah, window tints like red, green, blue, or dark. I mean, you could, like Odd Frog. I want to do the lowrider with a green window and that green paint. Just have it fully blown out like Odd Frog green. So yeah. But now we've got proof of function. Eddie is completely completely dismantled the car. Yeah. Yep. Completely dismantled the car. He's put custom wheels on it now. We have our proof of function, essentially. We're trying, them. We're trying. I mean, all the hard work has been done as far as the design stuff goes. So, like, that's all 6 months ago from our end of it. We've done all those ideas. We were talking with everybody. People, the car wheels need to turn. Oh, yeah, shit, we need the car wheels to turn. Okay. Yeah. So, like, a lot of input has come from you guys in the community. And, we're in love with it. Like I said, everybody that holds it in their hand knows what it is and knows the quality of it. So, once we get the car to you, it's all about blowing out the modification kits and just making it extreme. So that's what we want to do. So tinted windows. God, again, I don't want to say too much. People are paying attention to us now, guys. So it's like I can't say too much. But we're really excited. We're closing in on 200 orders, which is not a lot, but they've been trickling in. And we've got some from Shopify now, which is growing it. And we just need to get to that 1,500 mark. Yeah, exactly, Nem. We just got to get to that 1,500 mark, and we're golden. For those of you that might not know, we've partnered with iPack Delivery. Yeah, you do. We've partnered with iPack Delivery for fulfillment. They're a small, well, they're not so small, but they're a 3PL company based out of Anaheim here in Southern California. Please, guys, let's blast it. Like, God, if we could get it out there and have people know about it and we get to 1,500 units like today, you get your car in 155 days. Johnny's ready to go. I'm going to insure the money that we send him just because it's China, and you never know. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen over there. So, but, man, we've got a good production company. We've got a brilliant engineer, guys. Like, we didn't just luck into our manufacturing plant and our engineer. Eddie and I went to Otis College of Art and Design, and at that school they have a product design course that is based solely in toy design. So basically, when you take toy design, you're taking product design, but you have to know your materials. You have to take child psychology. You have to have all this extra crap on top of a product design degree to do toy design. One of our professors worked in the industry for 40 years. Actually, guys, you can catch him. We interviewed him on one of our podcasts. I think it's like podcast number 8 or 9, Drew Plakos. But he gifted us, knowledge of Johnny and our production company and our manufacturing plant. So we're not just shooting in the dark here. We have a very solid manufacturing plant. Drew used to do promotional toys for like Happy Meals and Taco Bell and stuff like that. So they've done millions of units at a time. I mean, this company knows what they're doing. They're tried and true. Johnny's a brilliant engineer. And, like I said, we Eddie and I put the footwork in to secure. I'll tell you what happened. Eddie and I got a deal to do some plush toys for the Chargers football team. And we did those. We did, I think, 500 units of a plush Chargers mascot. Well, we found a manufacturing company in China, and they didn't get back to us. And then they got back to us late and wanted to charge us extra because it was late. And we're like, oh, man, this is going to be a headache just finding a manufacturing plant that we can trust. So it was a real eye-opener to us that we could get jerked around with manufacturing going into it blindly. And so we reached out to Drew, our professor, and kindly Drew put us in touch with his team over in Shenzhen in Hong Kong. And, these guys have been doing this for 30, 40 years. They know what they're doing. Johnny is brilliant. I mean, Johnny is an absolute genius. We gave Johnny the initial design of the car, and just said, can you design this for us? And then every week he'd come back and he'd have some little thing he did. And he's like, I'm so happy to be working on an American muscle car. Like, he loves what he's doing. So right down to our engineer, there's passion working on this car. And we were like, Eddie was like, hey, you put so much effort into this car, Johnny, why don't you go ahead and put your little signature on it or whatever. And Johnny created that tail light. That's why that little side blinker is the shape it is. That's Johnny's little input on the design. And I love it. I love that we have a team that is so excited about what they're doing that they put their own little heart and soul into it. And it's an interesting thing and a fun thing to be a part of. So yeah, it's all good stuff, guys. It's all good stuff. And we couldn't be more excited. Like I said, we're feeling the pressure of the other vehicles coming into the market, but we were first to market. We have been in development for a year and a half, so there's a lot of details about this car that were not rushed out. Yeah, I mean, we got to get this order to 1,500, guys. I've got us on Shopify and I've got us on our website. I'm still trying to make inroads with Amazon. Like I said, I've been talking with them, and we'll see if we can't get it up there, but it has to be the way we want it. Otherwise, I can't do it, because we've made promises as a company to you guys as collectors, and that's just, how we're going to do it because of the whole debacle with the 112 garage and how everybody got stiffed, including us. We wanted to do it this way, and that's just how we're going to do it. So we're building this company for the long haul. We love you guys. I mean, the support you guys give us is, in the face of everything we've had to deal with, like, oh man, it just really feels good to hear good stuff from you guys, and that we are doing stuff correct, and that we're meeting that level of expectation with you guys. So, I couldn't be prouder about what we're trying to do. And I couldn't be prouder of the community that we've gathered around us that supports us. And yeah, that's that. So there we go. There's my guy. All right, guys, Eddie is back in here, so hopefully I can stop talking a little bit. So let's see if he requests to join here. But yeah, Eddie's been hard at work, you guys. He's got almost 3 prototypes up and going, and the lowrider mod kit is just looking amazing. Yeah. So, you coming in, bro? Let's get him on here. That way he can talk for a little bit, and I can stop, and I'll draw. But. Yes, Mario, the Subway car is actually designed. There's still some elements, details we want to put in, but the Subway train car, okay, so Eddie has been you might have caught this. It was a subtle thing Eddie did a couple weeks ago or a month ago, where he took a shot of, a screenshot of one of the design things we were working on, but it was through the window of the train car that we're designing. So Mario, go back into the chop shop. It doesn't show much. It's a subtle little nod, but we do have the Subway car going. So yeah. Oh, you're a New Yorker. Awesome. I went to New York one time with Mattel, and they put me up in, God, probably a $600 a night room there. That's another reason your toys are so expensive. But when I worked on Thomas' team, the Fisher-Price brand for Mattel was in Manhattan, and I got to go there for like 6 days. It was absolutely amazing. I got to see the Statue of Liberty from afar, and then I got to visit the 9/11 memorial, which was pretty profound. So cool place. I mean, I live in LA now, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But, oh, here we go. Here's my bud. Here's my bro. Oh, I did eat the pizza. Oh my gosh, they are not kidding. And it was a famous, I can't remember what it was called, but it was a famous pizza place, and it was absolutely spectacular. There he is. What's
What
up,
up, what
bro?
up? My bad, man. Finally been running around. Hold on, give me a second.
No, it's all good. I had my phone died earlier, so I had to charge it up a little bit. But yeah, the pizza in New York. Oh my goodness. I mean, everything about it was electric. Yeah, it's LA's so different and spread out, and I'm sure it is in parts of New York. I was only there in the downtown part, but man, very busy, very busy. So
Yeah, sorry, man.
yeah.
Sorry. There's just so much going on. It's overwhelmed with a lot, bro. A lot going on, man. It's just too much. And then I'm
Stabby,
realizing
what's up?
tax season's up. I still gotta do like taxes, and it's like, so. But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
I'm actually sitting here with all the prototypes. They're all sitting here, scattered around, bro.
Can you give us a quick glance, Eddie?
It's a mess. Don't judge me, guys. But let's see. Okay, so it's kind of dark. I don't know how to turn the light. Alexa, living room lights on. 50%.
Living room doesn't support them.
Turn the lights on. God damn it. Anyways, so yeah, Bandito's put together. I got pieces. We're gonna repaint it all. Working on rims. You know,
Yeah,
we
look
got
at
it
those
all
wheels,
going.
guys. We had to print those like 3 times. That's so dope. Look at that.
Yeah. You know, the spokes are clean.
Now, guys, your production model will have soft, it's not rubber, but it's a soft plastic, rubber-like plastic.
It's kind of dark in here. But yeah, we have all this going on, you know. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're definitely working on these other models. That was the whole intention of the the Odd Frog and Chop Shop. You know, like I started mentioning in the more recent post. You know, the name itself implies it, Chop Shop. You know, we wanted to give you a base car that you could then chop up like you would and then customize. You know, do this, do that, lower the profile, change this out, change the grill out, make it look more like an Impala instead of a Chevelle, make it look like this, and you know, and you know, to address the elephant in the room, it's, you know, yeah, Ramen's doing their thing and it looks great and all, you know, we you know, congratulations to them. It's a dope car, and they're definitely doing more towards like the license thing, you know. I think in one of his latest podcasts, he's talking about, oh, they're working on a very sexy figure and a very demonic figure, and yeah, go for it, yo, yeah, you know, everybody who likes Ghost, you know, the Ghost Rider series and all that, and the Dukes of Hazzard, that's fine, yeah, do your thing with that. We're trying to go a different direction with the customizability, and I think our character has more. Our car has more of a character and a style, you know what I'm saying? It has sharper edges. It doesn't necessarily look like a Chevelle. It doesn't look like a Charger. You know, it's more Frankenstein and put together. And you know, in the beginning, I was a bit not. I don't know, because you know, I've spoken with Ace and we've talked about the whole idea. You know, he approached us and we talked about the whole concept back in November, December, late December. We talked about it. We shared ideas, and you know, and he was willing to work with us and help us out, bring this, you know, make it happen, right? But in return, he wanted to use our tooling to make his own product,
Guys,
essentially.
I'm talking with Eddie right now. If you can pop over there.
Yeah, you know,
I
basically
got
he wanted to
YouTube
use.
and Instagram
Oh
going,
yeah,
Eddie. Sorry.
yeah, okay. Yeah, he basically wanted to use our tooling to, you know, make a version of his car, but basically, at the end of the story, like the premise was like I don't know, it's almost the same idea in a way, but he go ahead and pursue the Chargers, it's all good, and you know, we're like I said, our car has, you know, sharper edges, like I don't know, it's different, you know, it's a different profile. I mean, I don't know. It's, yeah, the customizability, the being able to paint it however you want, you know, not having the prime it, sand it. It's already basically comes in a primer color, that matte black, which is, you know, similar to this. This is the whole back end of it right here, you know what I'm saying? Half of it. So we started printing out more parts. This is a half back end of the car. We have a front end.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Making it happen. Characters
Eddie, you got
fit
that
in there.
stock hood? Let's show them that stock hood if you got it.
I do. Hold on. It's right here. So yeah, with the stock hood, yeah, a lot of people were requesting the stock hood. Yeah, and I agree. I mean, yeah, it gives it all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's vibing.
Thank you, Swift.
Marvel Legends.
We're trying. Yep.
Yeah. See, we'll put her together.
Guys, it's got magnetic seats. So you can pull your seats in and out magnetically. You can slide them back and forth. It's a real nice quality feeling thing. And
I mean, yeah, the rubber tires. I have rubber tires. We have rubber rims that fit it. I mean, it's you know, boom. Now you have these big old chrome 22s. You know, that's like when I said, I think I call it the West Coast style, and then we had the the low rider style. I like how it looks actually with black rims too. If the car was black.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, trying to squint and see the small screen, you know. But yeah, man, I don't know. What people been talking about? What people been saying? Nothing. I missed a lot of it because yeah.
Mario mentioned the train car, Eddie.
Yeah.
And then Nim was like, "Wait, what? There's a train car?"
These are our like
cool.
the rims that are on it right now. These are the ones that are on the model. Some people said they look like hubcaps. I mean, it's because it's like, you know, we have a rim piece that then attaches to the inside.
Yeah, so you can color your brake discs.
I mean, you don't want, yeah. I don't know, bro. I think we'll just see. We'll make it happen.
Yep. And yeah, I was going to be drawing on the comic book a little bit too now that you're back in here. So I was showing a little bit of
the
Odd Frog
work
comic
or
book.
what?
What's that?
I said you got it to work or what? I should take this outside so it gets more light, bro. Give me a second.
Do it. Yeah, I lost my digital pen for a couple days, but I found it in the bottom of the sink where I was doing dishes apparently. And it works still. So testament to Wacom. Thank you, Swift. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you know, the thing about having multiple units is you're going to be able to do stuff with it. Like the kits are coming right behind it. We're prototyping the kits now for proof of function. A lot of people have talked that they don't like the Bandito logo on the grill, which is totally understandable. So we're gonna have an option for the grill where there's, you know, it's just straight. I believe we're going to be taking the logo off the side and putting it on the steering wheel because other people have mentioned like, the logo, it's cool, but it doesn't need to be there. No, it doesn't. So we're going to move that so that you guys don't have to. And then, you know, we can provide decals for the logo if you really want it or whatever. But like, we're really trying to take our design cues from the community because you guys know best what you want. And we just have to put it into a form that can be produced. So, you know, that's our biggest goal right now. Like I said, the hard work of the design and designing for manufacturing, that's all been done. Like now we just need to promote the hell out of the car, get people to understand that we're contracting for the 112 Garage and we are not that company. I mean, you know, we feel like we've said it till we're blue in the face, but like, you know, we understand new people come in and, you know, all we can do is tell our story. So that's what we're here trying to do. You know, if we had 500 units sell today, I mean, we'd be going to production fairly soon. So we just need to get the word out. We need people to understand that we're serious about this. We have fulfillment. We have trusted manufacturer. Our engineer is brilliant. Like I said, our professor has been working with him for over 30 years. So we know what we're doing on this end of it. You know, now that we're here and we're into marketing, we're new to it. We're new to it. We're new to how we try to get the word out. We want to be a company that backs up what we say. So we're real cautious about how we get out there. Obviously Instagram is our biggest kind of vehicle for that right now. But, you know, we're in new territory as far as a small company right now when it comes to promoting our car. So we appreciate you guys bearing with us. We've had hiccups, you know, that people have pointed out. Certainly we have. We're doing everything on our own. You know, we don't have specialists here that know how to do this. So it's like we're learning everything as we go. Swift says, I've already placed 2 separate orders. If I order a couple more, can I get them to all ship together? That is what we're trying to do. And iPack delivery is right here in Anaheim. So we're about 45 minutes away from there. And yeah, we have to put all these certificates in the boxes, Swift. It's really just about lining up the invoice numbers. So it may be that you get 2 and then another 2. I'm not really sure. But let's keep in touch over that as we get closer to launch. And you know, we can talk about that some more. But it may be that it comes 2 and then 2 again just because of the way the invoices line up. And we need to make sure that people are getting the number that they ordered it in, because it's important to us as a collector's item that you get what, you know, that you stood in line for a reason. So that's my best answer to that question. So awesome. There we go. Look at that bad boy.
So we came outside. Yeah. It's a beautiful day out here in Southern California.
It looks great.
So the Bandito, these are, I should change the wheels to make them, yeah, but look, parts, wheels, chromed out bumpers. I mean, yeah, we can take the logo out. The logo's coming out, right? Pops right out. And then you would just put a strip in that, you know, essentially is solid with the lines. I mean, he fits in there well.
The other thing we're going to be doing, guys, is we live close to the beach. So there's a lot of classic car shows that go on around here every weekend in the summertime. And we're going to be taking the Bandito to those shows and stuff. So Clan says that's what I want.
Oh. Let me try to change the rims on this.
We're also working with a guy named Joe Pepitone. He's on LinkedIn, and he's a classic car enthusiast. And Paul, a friend of the company who works with us, who does a lot of copyright stuff for us. Yeah, Swift, we're doing the car shows. Like that's our whole new focus right now, is to, because the thing is, if we put this in the hands of a car person and they realize that they can customize it like their
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
You
gonna.
shut it off. Yeah, shut off, bro. I will have to
Okay,
go
I'm just
live
gonna pause
myself.
it. Okay, let me do this real quick.
So if I'm still live, it's good, right? Yeah, car shows, man. Well, that's what we're trying to do, you know. I don't want to say too much because I know I might still live. No, I don't know. Let me get a chair. Am I live?
There we go. I can hear you, bro. So I think you were live. Yeah. Swift
Okay.
says you're still live.
Anyway, so
What's up,
yeah,
Tripping with Toys?
we're trying to do these live car shows now. It's a mess of background. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay, on my way.
Thank you, Swift. Yeah, we agree. I mean, if you get this to a model person and they realize, oh wait, I can get a different bumper, I can get a
A different bumper,
convertible.
different grills, different seats. You know, you can do all kinds, a whole different interior, basically. That's why we did the interior as a separate piece. You should essentially swap out the whole interior part. It's not molded to the chassis part. So it's a chassis part, the interior, and then a body. Yeah, I think it's a good way to go about it. It does require more tooling, but our price point is going to stay the same. But yeah, we'll see, man.
Yeah, the real expense is always the tooling. So once we get that, you know, we can take the kits, and what I'm hoping is that we can get all of the kit of each kit onto one piece of tooling. You know, and that'll keep our costs down for the kits. But part of the reason we don't have to jack up the price of the car is because we're looking at the long haul for collectors that want to continue to customize their car. Swift, that's exactly correct. I mean, it's not just us that have brainstormed it. It's you guys. Like, we've been talking to you guys the whole way through. Little suggestions here and there. We took them and put them in the car. So we all have brainstormed the fuck out of this car. So I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, you're right. It's a lot. What's up, Bowers? Welcome. But yeah, it's like, if we're going to offer a product, let's offer a product that we can evergreen and continue to offer you pieces to continue to upgrade the car. I mean, guys, I'm thinking like we could have giant saw blades coming out of the hood, you know, where the engine goes. We could have.
Hey. You don't want to be saying too much, bro.
All right. But yeah, tinted windows, stuff like that. So, you know, there's a lot of options to this car. Eddie's right. We got to keep it on the down low now. People are paying attention. The Lego of vehicles. That's perfect. I like that. Biggest toy company in the world, I think, Lego. But you know, we want to work in action figures. We love action figures, so that's where our full focus is right now. You know, like I said, we've got the comic book coming out later this year as it gets finished. We've got a board game that we're working on. And we have a whole story and slew of characters. Essentially, we have a new world of characters that we're going to be coming out with. So, you know, here at Odd Frog, guys, it's all about original ideas. We're not interested in rehashing some old design from the 80s or something. We want to, Eddie and I, for us, it's like playing with toys to get to design this stuff. So it's like, we're not interested in designing something that's been done before. We're interested in designing things that are exciting and compelling to us. So that's this whole effort. That's why we're not working for a toy company right now. That's why Eddie and I are hustling every day. We're trying to start a toy company, and they don't let you work for toy companies.
So yeah, we have the hoods 3D printed, right? We're starting to 3D print all our own parts now, in house. Need a new engine, flat hoods.
Yep.
Engine blocks. I bought this thing on I forgot where I bought it, but this thing's pretty cool. Oh, you can't see it, huh?
No.
But, yeah, there you go. Little engine blocks, Boom, new engine. And then you have an
I think doing
a
Volkswagen would be bitching because you could Baja it. The Volkswagen Beetle is the original infinitely customizable car. And growing up in Southern California, me and my friends all had them.
I was able to go in like Rhino and easy stuff. And I'll just stop saying. But yeah, we have door panels. The interior, it's a different piece. We can easily change the. Sorry, guys. Change some of the details before production, which is what we're trying to do, right? Based on some more feedback. What you guys think? What you guys say? I don't know. We still have time. Yeah, different seats. This is stuff we've been saying since the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's been, different rims. We're just trying to make it work now more than ever. And like you guys said, targeting car shows and car communities is a big thing we're trying to do. And I don't know, I hope we were able to just do our thing and other people do their thing.
There's your chop shop right there, guys. Eddie built the chop shop. 112
scale.
I
built the chop shop. So it's green. I got to get the logo up here. I got to get more details. I have desks. This is what this is kind of where it all started, the whole world, the whole idea behind the chop shop. It's supposed to be more than, it's like a diorama. It's a world. Is the car in there still?
Yeah.
Can't see.
Yeah, it's in there.
So our seats, we can get different seats. Imagine we'll sell you guys different seats or even, I want to say so much, but I can't, and I would, but I won't. Yeah, it's definitely like a Mopar project. You know what I'm saying? It's parts and motors and parts. We're trying to get motors and parts. We're gearing it towards Mopar. If anybody the action figure community, we're all about action figures and all, but we see a wider audience now, and that's our new goal. We're trying to do different things now with it, because obviously the action figure market basically Ramen Toys is running with it. They have an audience bigger than we do. They're running with the idea that we talked about with him at the end of December, and more power to them. Congratulations and all that, but we're still going to run with our idea and try to pursue our thing. It's not a Charger, like I said. It was never intended to be the Charger, the Hell Charger. It was just, like we said, action vehicles, right? They're vehicles that are supposed to be customizable, modular, and collectible, and to your taste. It's not supposed to be the Charger from Blade or the Charger from Fast and the Furious or the Dukes of Hazzard. It's supposed to be what you make it. Whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Dashboards, steering wheels. I don't know. Ramen, congratulations. That's all I'm going to say. But, we had ideas that we spoke about. It's the same clip. I can completely change the dashboard and it attached the same way to the car. Same thing with the bumper. Same thing with the grill. Same thing with the seats. It's going to attach all to the same chassis, the same way, the same frame, the same way. And you would be able to interchange every which way part you wanted. And yeah, we're still doing it. We're still, I don't know. Yeah. We're going to rig this one.
Right now, guys.
Where did my paint go?
First of
We're going to paint another one. I'm going to paint it this green.
Look
We're
at that
gonna
green.
deck out some. We got to reprint some of these rims because they didn't print well. But we're going to deck out. These are some to scale 13s. I have to scale 14s. You know, I can make them different pieces, different sizes. They'll be molded in 2 different pieces. Eventually, the rim, along with the soft PVC tires. You know, just like these.
Yeah.
And we will print on our rims. We're trying to do the brakes with the disc with the brakes. Yeah, we had ideas for all this. It's been in development, you know, well over a year and a half. And you know, it's hard to share ideas and then see people succeed with part of those ideas. I'm not going to say he necessarily knocked off our idea. It's his car. He did his thing. But the whole interchangeability, I know the community's asking for it, and I know everything, you know. I'm not hating. I'm not mad. But it sucks. It sucks when we've been doing it for a year and a half, 2 years, and he comes and he's like working on his project for 3 months, and now he's close to 1,500 units, which is what we need to make it happen. Which sucks, but hey, yeah, we had the lights, you know, our battery component. We don't have USBs right now or nothing, but, you know, our batteries were right under the engine. Boom. And then we have a little battery cap, a little actual battery of the car that is a switch of the car, the batteries. And then it lit up the lights. It lit up the front lights, the back lights, the dash lights, the doors open, the hood opens, the trunk opens. You can fit bodies in the back.
Our dash is way better looking.
Yeah, I mean, our dash, it's a little dirty. Let me see. Well, look at the dash. We had the glove box. Look at that. It's our logo on the screen. We have gauges that light up. We have the radio. If I can zoom in, let me try to zoom in. You might not be able to see it because it's so small. I don't think you can. No, it's not. But anyway, yeah. But you know, look, our dash. And then we have our interior panels. Where did my doors go? But anyways. Yeah, so we're still trying to do this thing. And like we suggested, trying to do more the Mopar thing, you know. Being able to change the motor and the parts. That's the name. That's how the Mopar, if anybody knows that acronym in the car world, Mopar, that's where it came from, you know. Motor and parts, and then you Frankenstein your own car. That's what we were trying to do, you know. I had to, you know, like Kelly said, this thing fell. I literally bought Bondoed it like you would a real car, smooth it out. I mean, there's no logo on there. You can't see any of the logos that were on there, the little red thing in the back or the logo. It's all gone, but it's on the other side. I mean, literally, this is what almost the intention of the project was, you know, to give you a nice, cool looking car, but then to be able to customize it. Like this is like 3 parts Mezco, 1 part third party, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what we intended to do, give you a nice solid base and then give you other parts and stuff to customize whatever you wanted. I can't see the comments. If there are any comments.
Not so far.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I saw somebody hopped in earlier, but yeah, man.
Swift says the Purge Anarchy. The Purge Anarchy. He loves this project.
Yeah.
We love
Let's we can do
Swift.
characters, man. I mean, you know, I've been talking to some people. It's not. It doesn't cost. Like kit bash car, yeah. It's basically how I started with the project, kit bashing cars, and then I sent my whole kit bash vision to our engineer, and he made it production possible. And now we can go back and kit bash more on it, you know. Yeah, I like that project. See, the project is not necessarily gearing a charger. a name charge. It's more of a kit bash project. Yeah. Name bits with, yeah, coming with a nice, yeah, I like it, bro. I mean, yeah, see, and it rides a little low. It does ride a little low. I wanted to make it a little taller here to fit bigger figures, but I don't know. I like the profile that it fits. This is a Mezco. I was able to fit like that Poison Ivy figure. I mean, yeah, you put your seats in. They're magnetic, which would allow you to slide them back and forth. And then you slide your characters in, man.
Guys, also there's a section of the back seat that's removable to fit larger characters in.
I mean, we can literally redesign it. Like, I know we've pre-sold a bunch of units, but like, there's things we can do to it that I know people would be like all for it. That I feel that we can do, and that I know we can execute, and people would be. You know, I don't want to say too much. Maybe we'll do it in a newsletter or something. We'll preview some more actual details and in-depth details of what I'm trying to do with this whole kit bash Mopar project. I like that more. I'm not trying to do a Challenger or a Charger. I'm not trying to do Fast and the Furious Blade. I'm trying to give you your car, your project. I'm trying to give you something you can work on, not something that's already been done, remade. This is Odd Frog Entertainment. We're trying to do original IP, original characters. You know, people love the name stuff, their name brand stuff, their, you know, household name characters. Yeah, they're all great, but, you know, to make, and that's a way to make your name, and that's a way to get your name out there, but we want to do our own thing and just pursue our own thing and not necessarily do what's been done verbatim almost.
David just popped in. He's been following us from almost day one. And I know he's excited about the van too. Do we want to talk about the van?
Yeah, the van is just about ready for prototype, man. We really have the van ready. We can start about. I don't know. Yeah, I just hope nobody else makes a van before we do. But if they do, more power to them. We have our van ready for prototype. We're working on funds on getting a printer big enough to print the shell and at least 2 parts, because the ones we have now would print it in, I don't know, maybe like 4 to 6 parts, and it'll be. But yeah, we're working on getting the printer big enough to print the bad van deluxe. That fits 1, 2, 3, about 5 figures. It has a seat in the back that would fit 2. It has one in the little mini turret command station, and in the front seat.
Slide out mini turret.
Yeah. Yes, I took inspiration from kind of like the guns from like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle van. It'll have a little section that slides out, but it's on a turret, and it'll use the same seat that is to the command station, the computer. You turn it, and then now it operates a little turret gun on the back after the panel slides out. You know.
Eddie, the real David asks, is there a custom vehicle that can fit Mezco cable inside?
Which cable? I think I have one cable. I would have to dig it out and take pictures.
Is there a thing with his size or something?
He's on the smaller side actually. This guy is a cousin Eddie with a Doc Knock head.
Uh-huh.
And he's one of the figures that we've been taking a lot more pictures of. This is
David says the original cable.
Is that the one with the X-Men suit, or the one with like the blue suit?
Probably the blue.
The blue,
but I don't know.
Suit with the metal arm. I think that one. I have a bishop I have the bishop. Just got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, this is
basically
Marvel
Legends.
Legends.
Anything that's 6.5-inch figures, it'll fit.
Marvel Legends Black Panther.
Yeah.
He fits in there well.
Yeah.
I gotta get the door in there, but boom, he's ready to roll.
What is it? Agent Gomez in there with his antenna and stuff.
Yeah, we were
I
able to
think we
make
pulled the
AJ
seat
Gomez
out to
fit in
get him
there.
to fit right? Yeah. It's so awesome.
How can you, it's not a lot like, it's kind of cloudy back here. Oh yeah, there you go. See, he's a little, I kind of like the low profile,
I
but like I said, we can
do
make
too.
changes. These are the rims that are on the model right now. That's no logo. Let me move some of this out of the way, man. And we got a Mopar, put it together, fell apart. It's our dash.
That's awesome, David. David says he's got a cousin making him a hideout with a garage diorama. That's what Eddie's got right there, the Chop Shop diorama. Dude, we
Man.
also we're set up for stop motion. So at some point, Eddie and I will probably be playing around with stop motion for the Bandito.
That's basically this was this is actually a ABS 3D printed model right here. So it's actually light and sturdy, durable. This is a resin, and this is another ABS. So this is what I had to do, right? I had to bondo it and start sanding it. I'm gonna sand the logo off this one too. One of the little legs broke, but I mean, Mopar. Yeah, we got our battery compartment, and then once your base goes down, it gives you all kinds of space to work with what you want. You have room. Hello, this one.
Right on them.
Our dashboard fits in there. Boom. The other half is still printing, the bottom end, and we have another prototype. That's another one. That's another one. I'm painting one this color green soon with the brim. That Hot Frog Money green. Somebody even said it reminded them of a Saints Row. That was like a video game for Xbox.
Yeah.
That shit would be dope.
Yeah.
Can Netflix Punisher?
Or San Andreas.
Let me go get that Netflix Punisher. I got him, yo.
Hold on, David. He's grabbing it. We have pictures of the Punisher with it too. But yeah, he definitely fits inside. Anything 6 to 6.5 inches is going to fit comfortably inside. I mean, unless it's like, snakeweed or whatever from the turtles, like some crazy ass thing, like it's going to fit. So yeah. Guys, I apologize if you're on YouTube. Eddie and I are here on Instagram, holding down the fort on Instagram. It's kind of more interesting. So if you're on YouTube, I encourage you to go over to Instagram. Eddie's got the garage up. We can see the car. He's got wheels printed out for the lowrider. Yeah, so. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I work for Mattel for there you
got him
go.
here. He does have a stiff torso. We'll see if he fits. That's part of the reason why we said I wanted to increase the height here just a bit. It's an easy fix.
Yeah, before we go to tooling, we can make all these subtle design changes. So one of the things we noticed is that the trunk is really hard to open because you have to get your fingernail down in there to open it, basically. And so Eddie pointed it out to Johnny and was like, hey, can we continue this trunk around to where the bumper hits? And that way you just pick it up.
We didn't notice, I should have paid attention when he sent us the model.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was in Mexico when he sent, I don't remember quite well. Oh, yeah, he's going to fit.
But those
I think he fits.
Those are the things that you need. That's why you get the prototype, guys.
Right.
Is so that we can play with it, hold it in our hands, and see all the little details that work and don't work. So we got to the trunk part, and we're like, oh, well, this is really hard to open. And that way we can give feedback to Johnny, our engineer, and say, you know, this trunk is too difficult to open. We need it to continue around to the other side where you can grab it from the bumper.
Yeah, so see,
all that kind of stuff we can do
his body
before
armor,
tooling.
it's hard. He fits nice with no seat. And he has a little bit of headspace.
You're going to raise that roof a little bit, right, Eddie?
Right, that was the, yeah. Oh, now we have some light coming in. Yeah, it's easy. Going into the model, you can easily splice it, raise it up. Easy fix.
David, we partnered with Carol Jean on Instagram. Check her out. She's got amazing decals. And so we're going to be using her for any and all of the decals that you want. The problem with certain things that are licensed is we can't do licensed things. So we can facilitate, you know, a skull and stuff like that, but we don't want to step on anybody's toes by making something that is trademarked. But if you can find the Punisher decal, the ABS matte black plastic will take the decal perfectly. I will, David. When we're done here, I'll send you a link. She's Carol Jean. I think it's 2 R's. And like if you look back in our Instagram stuff, I posted some of the flames that we did. Oh, there you go. Eddie's got them right there. Now, you see the effects on it. Some of them have special effects. So,
and these eventually fit right over the wheel. Like,
can we get a little bit of, yeah, Eddie, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Man, I just know that. Oh, I think it has a piece of tape on here. Now, these are ideas we had that we've already shown off, and I'm sure we'll see again. But, you know, imagine that. You take it, you just slice it. We'll even have slice lines on the back where you need to slice it and line it up. I should have left the door on. Let me put the door on. I guess I should put the dash in the car. Hold on, bro. You should be talking.
Thank you, Nim. I know. Sorry, Eddie. I talked for like an hour before you got on, so I'm a little bit talked out, but
okay,
I will.
But look, you know what I just realized? It was off a bit, and he does fit. Where did my seat go?
We can't see your camera.
I know. I'm trying to.
You know. What's up, Black Eyed Dogs? So yeah, let me just talk a little bit about the other stuff we got going on then. In conjunction with the Bandito, we want to put out our comic book, which is it's essentially there we go. There he is.
Sitting in his seat.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
you could move, you would move up. The doors, it's not screwed in, so it's a little loose. But look, yeah, then the stickers. We should do the.
Yeah, sorry, Black Eyed Dogs. We're paying more attention to this because Eddie's on here. But I wanted the YouTube on just for anybody that only follows us on there. But I'm glad you came over here. Thank you, Black Eyed Dogs. Thank you. That means a lot to us. I appreciate hearing that. Thank you. Thank you, Nim. Awesome, guys.
Anyways, yeah, the stickers.
So those are the Carol Jean stickers. Eddie, is that the one with the effects on it? Can you hold it up a little bit? That one? Yeah. There we go. Do you see the effects, you guys? It's hard to see on camera. But there you go. It's got a little. There's like a little twinkle to these things she does. I mean, they're just bitching. They do.
See?
Yeah. You got your Odd Frog green flame there. It might look kind of cool, green on green like that.
That would look dope. Or even painting it, or you would be able to like use this as a stencil, right?
Yes.
You
Metal
paint
flames.
it-
That's right. Sorry, Eddie.
Yeah, and this one,
responding,
yeah. I don't know if you can see it
I'll be
there.
right back.
Metal flaking and the stickers and the decals. So yeah, the whole intention was kit bashing it, making it, looks authentic like an old paint job design. So yeah, it looks like a garage, right? I mean, I don't know. I think the Bandito looks different. I think it has its own style, its own character. It's not a charge. It's not a Charger. It's based off Chevelle. Oh yeah, and everybody's making skull characters. We had a skull character in the works.
Jones Bones.
Yeah, that was his go name right now, Jones Bones. That's like supposed to be a bullet hole in his skull. He's missing
That's how he died.
couple teeth. Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, watch. I saw Ramen reveal they're trying to do an Agent Scully. So we had this skull character for a while.
Yes.
I sculpted this
Urban
thing. It's pretty
Assault too,
badass,
so.
huh?
Love that. Yeah, that's so badass, Eddie. That's our Jones Bones right there.
Let's see the trunk.
Mm.
Gotta paint that, but it only
Yeah,
requires
that would be
a
cool.
specific amount of details. There's a belt. There's the engine block. And Jones Bones.
Yes, there essentially is a Jones Bones figure, but
It's a
we're
kit
wanting
base.
to do our own bodies. So we got a quote on our figures from Johnny, and it's really just there's the head sculpt, but it's really just about getting in and getting the articulation right at this point, because we are a new company. We want to do our own stuff, so we don't want to use necessarily like buck bodies and stuff like that and just put a head on it. Eddie and I's vision for action figures is that they're all going to be different bodies. So we need to have our own body sculpts done in a way that we're not rehashing and reusing old body sculpts for stuff. Like I never want to do that. But the action figures are in the works. There's a game coming with the action figures. I talked a little bit about that earlier, but we're going to keep that a little bit close to the chest at this point. But why not actually?
Yeah, I like how it looks for sure with this classic hood, bro.
Yeah, I like that hood a lot. We did the scoop because we thought, well, we want to give everybody the cool blown out version. But so many of you guys were like, I need that stock hood. I need that stock hood. That we're like, all right, well, let's give them a stock hood. Yeah.
Hey, cool. Not the Punisher in there. I'm going to clean my camera a bit.
Yeah. No worries. I guess I'll flash back. I guess I'll put YouTube back on the camera where you can at least see me sitting here like an idiot.
There you go.
There we go.
So yeah, I've been sanding it, fixing it, gonna paint it. It's gonna look so dope. Yes. See, and it's just a plain hood. Imagine if you look up a Chevelle hood. specifically, I believe it's a 67. It has these two little, oh my God, two little eccentric details here that make it look so nice, man. So nice. So,
Eddie, Deadman just joined, and I'm going to say, Deadman, if you'd like to come in here, just invite yourself, bro. We'd love to have you in. Black Eyed Dog says, it will work if you put soft goods, baggy pants, and Letterman jacket and Chuck Taylors.
on the figure, yeah, look,
that.
I have it. Basically, that's what this is, you know? Imagine this with my Jones Bones head, bro. It looks so dope. If I can get it a little smaller. That's what this guy was, the premise, you know what I'm saying? Quick kick bash. This is the Robbie Reyes jacket. It was like a third party off like AliExpress. With the Mezco, Cousin Eddie body, and a Doc Knock head. So it's like a cool little kit bash. And then the bumper. Bam, you would slide your bumper in. You know, magnets is cool and all, but you know, I want ours to be, like I said, Mopar. You want a little more effort, a little more. So, man, you would open up your hood, boom, pop some screws off, boom, boom, and now you have your whole. You can change out this whole part that'll make it look like Impala, which is the one I previewed. You know what I'm saying? We want to get these kits out to you, but we need to get the car out first, because I mean, it would probably help sell them the kits together, which would be kind of cool, but. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, magnets is cool, but boom, screws. I want to do hardware, man. Like, I don't want to, like, we do want to use magnets in a different way, though. I'll tell you that right now. But
let's not say too much about that, though.
Yeah, this guy, he's my double little Robbie Reyes figure, man. You know, you can make your own very easily. He says, what's up? Got the Black Panther. We have Punisher sitting in the Bandito. Different tires. Let's switch out the tires. My phone keeps falling. I'm gonna switch out the tires and the wheel. You can switch out the tires, the wheels, the rims.
Eddie, now that Deadman's in here, can you show the lowrider wheels one more time?
Let me find the best one to print it, because we printed a bunch of them, and
We did, yeah. It was a
this guy right here.
With
Look,
the spokes was tricky.
look at this. Let me get some sunshine on this guy.
This is for you, Deadman.
Can you see it or not? There it is.
That's better if you
It
hold
came
it
out
close. Yeah.
a little messed up, but look, I need to clean the bottom.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna print it again. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
But look, they're like straight. Yeah, bro.
Thank you, Nim. Thank you, David.
Let me try to switch them out. I kind of like the way the bigger ones look, actually, but the 13s are dope. These just look better because they're bigger and you can see them better. Where did I drop that piece?
Black Eyed Dog says we need a little copper mallet.
A copper mallet?
Yeah.
What do you need a mallet for? Man, all kinds of stuff. What, you want a mallet? I'll give you a mallet. What else you want? A baseball bat?
Okay,
Barbed
Deadman's
wire
coming
around
in.
it?
Deadman's coming in.
Oh, he's gonna talk about the rim.
There
What's
he
up,
is.
How we doing?
Happy Monday,
Yeah, what up?
Deadman. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, I'm still here. I'm on my lunch break and I'm at home. I'm trying to make lunch.
Oh, got you, brother. No worries, no worries.
But I wanted to hop in just because, man, those fucking wire rims look sweet.
Thank you. We appreciate that, obviously.
You guys went all lowrider with it. You're starting to speak my language.
Man, I got the
Well,
paint ready.
you know, we know what we see in our head with it and what we're trying to do, but
it also occurs to us that like not everybody sees what we see. So it's like we need to put out there what we're doing with the car and all the different things that it's able to do.
You need to answer that hype that's going on for Ramen Toys right now. What you need to do.
That's what
What's
we
the
need to
hype?
do. We're getting this prototype back together to get it to Articulated Ninja ASAP. And we've been working on getting like the stock one together and the lowrider one together so we can send out, multiple prototypes at the same time.
Nice.
Eddie,
But the
the
lowrider's
real
not going to
David
be
is
available
asking
right
what
away,
the
though, right?
measurements of the Bandito are.
Say that again.
The real David is asking what the measurements of the Bandito are. I think it's 19 and a half long, 5
Yeah, I should
and a
know
half
these
wide,
by now.
or 6
I
and a
like-
half tall
yeah.
or wide. And yeah, I should know too. You know what? We'll put that diagram up in a little bit.
Back up. Look, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, we'll put that diagram
Hold
up.
on.
Before we go to tooling, we are doing a couple little subtle changes, like the roof is going to go up about 1/8 of an inch, stuff like that. The lowrider is the Bandito. They are accessories. So basically, I will, David.
Yeah.
So basically, what you do is you get the Bandito, and then you will
And you buy
purchase a kit that will allow you to modify it in whatever direction the kit is geared towards.
It won't just be parts, right? It'll be like a whole kit that is like, it'll be the hood, it'll be the engine, it'll probably be a steering wheel, it'll be rims included, tires, like we can throw in seats, we can take polls of what you guys think a kit needs to include to change the visual aesthetics of the car, a bumper, a grill, you know what I'm saying? So back that Bandito, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand that, Ramen Toys did it, and they have they probably have, their audience is more than 500 times bigger than ours. So yeah, of course they're going to achieve their goal. But the fact that we talked about this to him over like at the end of last year, and he was able to pull it off in 3 months, what we've been trying to work towards in a year and a half, kind of sucks. But hey, it is what it is, and we're still going to make it happen. We're still going to take time and effort to make this our design. I'm not trying to make a Charger from the Fast and the Furious. I'm not trying to make a Hell Charger for specifically Rari Rays. I'm trying to make a car for you. I'm trying to make a car for what you want to make. Like, customize it to how you want to customize it. Somebody said it's like a whole kit bash project. It's a whole Mopar kit bash project in one, like in 1/12 scale. And it just happens to fit action figures. It has details. It has its character. And yeah, it's like a Frankenstein of its own.
Dead Man, one of the things Eddie and I are mapping out right now is pursuing car shows. We're in Southern California right next to the beach, and there's car shows here every weekend in the summer. So we're going to be taking it there and making our pitch to them as well, because essentially you can customize the car almost like a real car to a certain degree with what we're offering as far as the kits and stuff. So I think that's another avenue we can pursue.
That sounds very plausible, guys.
Awesome.
Well, we already talked to a guy in the car community, and I've been actually talking to quite a few in other communities that deal with vehicles, and they actually love the idea. It's not just for action figures anymore the way we see it. The customizability, the money people spend to customize their own little vehicles and their own scale worlds is quite a bit more compared to just action figure accessories in a sense, that these are, but we tried to make them characters, action vehicles like action figures, not just an accessory for an action figure.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yep.
That lowrider kit, though, man, that's going to be badass. It needs rear tire skirts.
Yeah, I started working on them already. I swear to God, it's easy. We work in Rhino. It's like SolidWorks. I draw lines, I extrude things, and I can do it in a minute, man. I started working on it, bro. Yeah, it does.
Awesome.
I can either make it go straight or a little halfway or cover the whole wheel. It's easy, and you just like put it on.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, guys. I'm at home for lunch, and my lunch is ready to eat, and I'm not gonna bug you guys with me smacking down my food.
Take
So
it easy,
thanks for letting me
man.
Thanks for
join.
popping
You
in,
guys have
Dead
a
Man.
great
We
one.
appreciate you,
All
brother.
right, have a good one, guys.
You too.
Peace. I don't know, bro. I think it's good.
Mario says mini dice on the mirror, and Black Eyed Dog says chain steering wheel. I love that.
Yeah, look. Our steering wheels are easy to change. I already have like 3 models ready to go.
Yeah.
We just gotta print them, cure them, and we use the same. I mean, like I said, we've given a lot of details, and we've seen some of our ideas being implemented elsewhere, but it's okay. Every time I start talking about the actual details, I kind of I reserve a bit and hold back. But yeah, we have steering wheels. I mean, they come in multiple parts. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's more than just, like I said, it's the customizability aspect is what our car was geared towards, and that's what we're trying to do.
Eddie, is there a version of the train car that we could kind of show a sneak peek at some point in a post? Just out of curiosity, just random question.
I can show some bits and pieces of a train car that we've been working on. That it's like a kit bash. Like I said, we kit bash stuff together, and then we send it to our engineer, and he makes it, production worthy or production possible.
Yeah.
I can show that. We have okay. The van. People know the van's ready. The van's ready to go. We've shown the van a couple of times. There's a 360 render of the van, which is prototype ready, and yeah.
Mikey just popped in. What's up, Mikey? Guys, that's Mike Cantrell. Voice is our producer.
That's the guy you hear on one of the latest videos. Artrog Entertainment proudly presents. That was my impression. What do you think, Mikey? Yeah, but we're out here working on it. I should be sanding this. I'm going to get some sandpaper, start sanding the rest of this body. We're going to paint them, guys. We got the green ready. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, that looks great. The green behind this guy. We're about to make the lowrider. I'm going to spray the rims, chrome them out, and then paint the little white strip, do it black. I mean, I don't know, man. It's going to be cool. I'm trying to get it done.
You're doing it, brother. I mean, you guys, Eddie is a wizard. Like, I dropped the Bandito, and, I mean, I wanted to just cry. But then I tried to put it back together real quick for the Toy Marks interview, and I didn't have enough time or patience at the time to do it right. And, man, Eddie took the pieces, broke it all apart, and meticulously re-engineered it. And it looks flawless. I mean, it's brand new. And we have new ones now, too, so.
Yeah, it looks like it's smooth. You wouldn't be able to, it literally crack. You wouldn't be able to tell that
Thank you, Swift.
It was broke along there. This whole corner chunk here was broke out, missing.
Thank you, Swift. Yeah, and guys, any of our posts, like on that note, Swift, share anything and everything of our posts. We built them for you guys to share. We want people to share.
Look, different door handle. We had a door handle, bro. That's starting again.
That's awesome.
You can change. Look, hang your fuzzy dice.
Yeah.
These mirrors actually are glued on, but you can change these mirrors. I actually prefer circular ones, so I might even change that on the model, bro. I like the way that came out.
Yeah. Mikey says your impression was good.
Right? I've been working on it, Mikey, just in case you can't make it one day. Somebody's going to be like, man, that sounds a little different, but it kind of sounds like Mikey. I think that camera's better than this one.
Nah, we can go ahead and end it at some point if you want to, Eddie. I got to go pick up my daughter here in about an hour, so.
Yeah, whenever, bro.
Can the front window change? Everything can change.
It's a separate piece.
We're looking
The
at
front
bringing out
window,
other colors for the front window right
the
now.
back, we can tint them, back window. You got your little side windows. I mean, guys, we thought about the customizability. I mean, it's a year and a half. We've been thinking about it a year and a
Our
half.
whole
So,
focus was customizers. That's right.
yeah, man.
Yep.
The mirrors, you put the windows in. Make them change, paint the little edge, chrome it out, so it looks dope. Yeah, windows,
Pontiac
seats.
GTO. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all I'll say.
A Monte Carlo, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, ugh. There's
Yeah,
so
the
many
GTO
good
looks dope.
ones.
I've been looking at the GTO quite a bit. I like the way, I can even
Yep.
this would look nice as a GTO kit, bro. If imagine changing the headlights vertical, that's what a GTO looks like. I like the sharp edges, the character art, you know what I'm saying? It's more, I like the harder edges. It's, you know what I'm saying? The rounder edges, we learned this in toy design school. The rounder edges is geared towards the younger audience. If you have nice, hard streak edges, it looks more menacing, more aggressive, and that's the Bandito, man. These things look like the bumper. Tell me those don't look like horns, like,
That's awesome.
right? That shit looks like, imagine changing, yeah, if you change the lights, if I change the whole grill, almost similar, make them vertical, it would look like a GTO. I kid you not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, quite a bit of hardware, screws.
Yes.
Yeah, the front. Imagine that, right? Instead of this, I shouldn't say it, but whatever. Instead of this, it has like, something on there. Maybe it's not glass. Instead of glass, it's who knows what it is. Wooden pallets.
Yep.
I don't know, all kinds of stuff, man.
Yep.
Different window attachments. I swear,
We're gonna
bro.
be on here tomorrow too, guys.
Try to, yeah. I gotta keep. This guy's the next one. This one's the one that works. I gotta finish sanding this, prime it, and then we gotta print all the innards. I'd like to have the shells and the bases done at least so we can show them off. But yeah, we still gotta print all the insides, the dashboards, the little parts, the other 73 odd parts. A flex capacitor, I have. I'll say that again. Imagine being able to take this off, and then you go bump, and now it's like something else back. No, I didn't say nothing, man, but damn.
Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, yeah, well, I made a post. Yeah, you can change stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to change from wheels to, I don't know.
Jet.
What's another form? What's another form of transportation?
Yep. Jet engines.
Or do I have pallets on the wall? I don't know. Because then if you put pallets on the wall, you can then put hooks on it and put guns on them and make your own custom gun racks. cheap DIY gun racks.
Yeah.
It's a chop garage, man. You got to improvise.
Yeah, Death Race. I mean, yeah. That's basically what we got.
Looked pretty badass. I think if that was to take on a specific charger or something, I think it'd be able to hold its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you, Mario.
Yeah, see? Imagine having door panels with stuff on them and
Go figure.
different
Go
base.
says you got to improvise. Absolutely.
That's a good idea, though, right? pallet. Imagine you had pallets on there, and then you put like hooks on them. You can essentially hang guns on there. That's what we're trying to go. The twisted metal, the death. I like that. The death race. What else did they say?
Have
Twisted
fun,
metal,
David.
death
Thanks
race,
for coming in.
the Mad Max. Yeah, see, that's more of our genre instead of the like already licensed stuff, like major license. I like the
I'm interested
customizability.
in doing licensed stuff,
Eventually,
but
if we're
I'm interested in
approached,
it
yeah,
on our terms, right? Like,
yeah.
Eddie and I need those companies to understand that we're designers and we already did work for the bigger companies and they told us what to design, and we don't do that anymore. We're doing this because we want to design things with our signature on it. So if we do something licensed, I don't want it to look like a movie vehicle. I don't want it to look like anything else. I want it to look like something that the Chop Shop did. So my dream licensed vehicle would be the Ninja Turtles van. I mean, that is a dream to me. Oh, the Rip David, what was it? Resident Evil 4, I think, is the one I really enjoyed. I played that one together with my daughter's mom, my ex-wife, when we were married at the time, and we both really enjoyed that game. But
Resident Evil.
yeah. But no, we want to build, like, you go to work for the big toy companies, you get all excited and you're ready to just throw out your ideas, and they're like, no, you're not doing that. Here's what you're going to do.
And even when you do, and then you stick to their terms and you stick to the idea that you produce, and it's like you work on it for a while and then they shoot it down, and it's like, damn, man, like I customized my idea, my vision to what you wanted, and in the end, it's still you guys were like, nah.
Yep. Yeah. This is why me and Eddie went to work for ourselves. This is why I've worked for myself my entire life. You tell them what to do because you're the guy on the ground with the most information, and they ignore you. And then at the end of the day, you stay an hour later doing what you told them you could have done in the beginning. So
Resident
this is
Evil,
why
I gotta
Eddie
watch
and
some
I
of those.
decided to go the harder route. Like, guys, this is not an easy thing we're trying to do here.
Start your own
We both have
toy
bachelor's
business.
degree
Yeah.
in product design, and we can't work for our dream companies because we're trying to start our dream company. And
I mean,
I'd love to be.
if I was approached by Mezco, I'd be like, hey,
Later, Kelly.
want to work together? Maybe, I wouldn't say later. I would say, yeah, we can work together with Mezco, bro. I would like negotiate, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would work with Odd Frog Entertainment and the Chop Shop, not with like Eddie, bro.
No, exactly. I mean, essentially, we're still a contract company. We're just trying to do this. Black Eyed Dogs asked, will you guys be on any of the podcasts like 3POA? I would like to hear your story.
We haven't been approached by them, but I guess if we approach them, maybe they'll be willing. I've approached a couple of the people, a couple influencers in the community, and I think, Articulated Ninja is one of the only ones that respond. There's a couple of, but nobody's, I don't know. I mean, there is a a story behind our story that is that I thought we could bury, but if it needs to be told again, we can rehash about what happened, because it is relevant.
I was talking about it earlier before you got on too.
Because it is relevant, but hey.
Oh, well, David, no one could make the Bandito. We own that. So they would, I mean,
if there's anything
in other countries, we can't really, other countries, you can do whatever, and they don't have the same rules here. But no one can make the Bandito. We own that. It's licensed to us, so to speak, in that we created it.
Yeah.
So
we have files
someone
dating back over a year and a half. We have designs dating back over a year. Emails with red line drawings on our designs. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and let them try is what I would say. What we've created was not easy. It's it's back and forth. It's brainstorming. It's a year and a half putting this together to make sure that with modular proof of function right there. Like we're breaking down the vehicle and rebuilding it how we said we could do it. And that's what's important to us. But if anybody comes to us and would like, I mean, we are an open book, guys. We'll go on any podcast. Thank you, The Real David. Thank you. And I'll tell you, the sooner we get the Bandito funded, the sooner we get to the bad band. So, oh my gosh, Amy. That's my friend from high school. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. We've been on here about 2 hours now, so it's a long haul. But no, once we get to 1,500 units, it's game on. The bad van is already designed for manufacturing.
Thanks.
In other words,
Just said that, yo. Mario,
it's already designed for manufacturing. There's no, we need the prototype. That's all we need.
Definitely, bro, Nana. Like, our story kind of is a story in itself. Like, it all started, like, we had been working on the whole project with 112 Garage. And then we saw, and then he kind of ghosted the community, left us in a massive hole that we tried to, dig ourselves out of and salvage the crazy ass dumpster fire bullshit that happened. And then, wow, we got burned on it all as well. And then out of nowhere, Hasbro tries to launch a car, and we're like, what? Yep. We just wasted a whole year, like, on this car, and Hasbro's about to launch it. There's no way it doesn't work, right? And when it didn't, we were like, hell yeah. And then that's when, like, we were approached by Ramen, and Ramen was like, I want to help you produce this car, but I want to then use your molding to then make my own car. And I was like, well, that's the premise of the Chop Shop. I mold my car, and then I'm gonna make parts for people to make their own cars. Like, I don't think it's gonna work. And then that's where that ended. And then, we had been working a year and a half on it all, and then 3-4 months later, boom, the Ramen Racer on Big Bad Toy Store on his website, getting all the love from everybody, all the podcasts, I'm like, what? Like, damn, I get their audience is big, but like, man, it's the same premise, it's the same idea. Like, and now he's putting in engines and changing and putting suspension and changing all this crap that we had spoke about in our meeting with him. And now it's like, okay, cool. Congratulations. What am I going to do? Nothing, bro. Like, cause keep pushing my car, keep pushing the Bandito, man. Cause that's what it is, Yeah.
Yeah, we agree, Mario. I mean, it doesn't feel good to have the rug pulled out from under you every time you turn around, So first it was with the 112 Garage, and we're like, God dang it. Like, we can't even, we thought we had
a great idea, man. I'm not going to lie. The kid had a great idea. The guy, whoever the fuck he was, because at the end of this day, I don't know who he was, but it was a great idea, and he was running with it, and he started his own shop. He got money, pre-orders, and vanished. And we were like,
but he wasn't a professional.
And he was just trying to name me CEO of his business, and I was like, God damn, what the fuck did I just do? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, yeah, we disassociated. We were like, yo, he left us in a $10,000 hole. We're sorry. Like, we got like everybody got. And it was like, damn. And then and then Hasbro comes out. Damn. And it was like, they're going to do it for sure. Like, they got figures coming and everything, and it's like, damn.
I mean, guys, we've been working on this for a year. We never even heard of the Engine of Vengeance, and then one day we wake up and
HasLab.
No, his was not modular. We spoke to him, and he signed an NDA with us. And then next thing we know, we turn around and his shit's modular. Like, unbelievable. I mean, I don't want to start a fight with that guy or anything, but it's like, I'm definitely going to be more cautious about what I share.
It is what it is.
And our ideas.
Yeah, we had a cool lengthy meeting when we talked to him, and I was like, we told him all about it.
Yep. It's right. Swift is right. We're first to market. I mean, that's bottom line.
I like that.
We've got
You're
more
literally off the
time.
ground.
Bottom line.
He said, because you're literally off the ground. I like that. I like that acronym, bro.
Yeah.
Man, we like I said, we're trying to do all kinds of stuff. We got the
That's right.
rims, we got the rim
Mario.
options, we got the steering options, we got the engine options.
Thank you,
I'm just trying to
Black
put it in the
Eyed
market. You know, it's hard to put it in your market when you got bigger companies able to look at your ideas or just kind of implement some of your ideas. You know, maybe he did it. Maybe the community is speaking on the ideas, right? But the ideas we have been working on for a year and a half are the same ideas being implemented by so-and-so companies. So it's like, yeah, it sucks. But Hot Frog Entertainment, we're definitely persistent, resilient. We're here. I don't know what time it is. I was late to this thing because I was dropping my kids off. I got 3 kids. We have day jobs. I think Ramen, I don't know. I don't know the full story. I talked to the guy. He seemed like a cool guy in the beginning, but you know, he's producing his 80s stuff. You know, he's reinventing. He's trying to reproduce his 80s stuff, and that's cool. Do what you want to do. We want to do original IP. We want to do original characters. The Bandito in itself is a character, so yeah. Endless possibilities, endless kits, same base, same frames. I mean, you could definitely, you could essentially change all kinds of stuff on it, man. All kinds of stuff. And that's what it's here for, proof of function, like Kelly keeps saying. You know, maybe it falling was a blessing in disguise because now I can see we can take apart the hood. I know how I can manipulate all the, you know, I looked through the 3D files, but now knowing and breaking it apart, I know more about it than looking through files. Put my hands on it, messing with the hardware, the screws, the rods, the bolts. You know what I'm saying? We can change the trunk out. We can change door panels out. The hood, the engine, you know. Yeah. I wish I could say more, but I'm going to hold it back to that for now.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea at this point.
Yeah, thanks for everybody who's been joining, who's sticking around, who's still here, who's stopping by, man. Definitely appreciate it. Share the stuff. We want to get it out more. I don't know. I guess we should have done this earlier, but we've been trying with the podcast. But maybe if we hashtag Ramen Racer versus the Bandito, or Bandito versus Ramen Racer hashtag, we'll see. Well, we can start something. And it's not necessarily to start something. Maybe it's just to gain some exposure, you know?
Yeah.
We both can make it in this market. Why not?
Yeah, there's plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Yeah, I see
and
it.
As we
A lot of our
pointed out,
supporters,
Eddie, and our collectors point out back to us, we've really got something different here. It's not
like
the
Batmobile. Okay, look, let me say something real quick. I've seen people like I've joined some of Ace's streams, and I've seen people suggest stuff, and he's like, "Why would you want guns in the front? Why would you want a snowplow in the front? Why would you want this?" And it's like, well, that's what we've been trying to do for a year and a half. You know, our tailpipes come off. You can change the tailpipes. You can plug in accessories into the tailpipes. You know, we've definitely thought of a lot of stuff that'll make this customizable and modular, which was the premise of the Chop Shop, which is the premise of the whole concept. Modular and customizable, making it high-end collectible at the same time, because you're going to put time and effort and money into it. Thanks, bro. Nana. But yeah, guys, I wish we could get more awareness and exposure. But yeah, we have, I mean, it comes in parts, a top, a middle, a bottom. You can change the details. We can change stuff. we can sell you interiors. We can sell you seats. We can customize the dashboard because the dash is the same way to the base of the car. If I change the face of the dashboard, and leave the hinges the same, the way it attaches to the car, it's possible. Frustrated, bro. Frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, who said that? And he was like, nah, that's dumb. Yeah, see? No, I'm trying to, dude, we want weapons, we want the Mopar, we want all that shit. That's what I told him in the beginning. we had this conversation with Noel from Ramen Toys. Like, I talked to him about what I wanted to do with modular and parts and pieces and customize and keep one body and make it. But yeah. What? I missed it.
Black Eyed Dog says there's room for almost collectors. We'll get both just to have different model vehicles. I agree with that. I think that's super true. And
look,
then Swift says, thank God you guys were able to design a Bandito to include a top, middle, and bottom.
Like, look, you know, we hadn't mentioned it before, but I saw in one of his recent posts, you know, when we looked into this, we knew about finishes and surface finishes and texture finishes on final products. So our seats right now, they're smooth, right? But we had already planned on doing leather texture, like the panels on the inside. Imagine this being like textured, right? Instead of being smooth, there's textures on these. Like, this is like a wood grain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had thought about all this stuff already, and it had been discussed. Like if you guys see some of our, like, it's been posted, so I know it is. I sent them, like, the inside panel comes off, like this part, you know what I'm saying? Our mechanism, imagine you keep the same mechanism, but now you can customize your door piece. Like, now maybe it has bullet holes, or now it has a crash dent in it. You take off your hardware, boom, now you just bought your one door panel. Well, how much could it cost us? $5, $7, $8, $10? I don't know. Cheap. You know what I'm saying? You just want one door panel that has a crash or bullet holes. We can do that. Like, and then it pops right on. Boom. Pops right on. Easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? Slides right into the grooves. Boom. Easy. You know what I'm saying? There's screws components, but you don't need a screw to hold that in. Now you put your door back on, you screw it on, and bam. Like, yes, sir. What time you gotta go get your daughter? Ah.
Wanted to draw today too, and share that, but I don't think that's going to work exactly today.
I want.
So.
Oh, well, we're trying to give you guys all of it. We just need some help getting it out there. People speaking on it.
Yep.
I understand. You know, the one thing, like, you know, I get it. People speak on it. Maybe the reason people speak on Ramen because they've produced toys, but and the fact that our story is what our story is, and, you know, a lot of people have lost, for some reason, lost trust in us. I don't get it, but it is what it is. We have different lights. Imagine being able to change out the lights, bro. Like I have lights that'll fit in here that'll light up your street, bro.
Black light.
Like, dude.
Thank you, Swift.
No, there's like lights. These lights have like red, and then they have like red rims and the red light, like a little red light on the side. Like, it's crazy, and it fits right in there, bro. But yeah, you know, we just need some stuff. Thanks, Swift. We just need some more awareness. I mean, it's getting there. It may not look like a nice fancy studio because it's not right now, you know. I'm in my backyard. I'm sitting here in my little custom diorama, but, you know, like John Cena said, can't see me, bro.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Yeah, rims. Yeah, these came out clean. Look at that.
Yeah, they look good.
Anyway.
Be cool to do some center lines.
Some what?
Some center lines. It's like, I think they're a brand of wheel. It's like they're like solid looking. I'll send you a pic.
Oh, I think okay, like a solid metal.
Yeah, with the billeted little
yeah
kind of features and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I know. Completely customizable, collectible. What did this guy say? I never knew about Ramen Toys until I heard him. See, a lot of people didn't even know about him. I thought 308 live stream months ago. You guys need.
Yeah, we agree. We agree.
Oh man, thanks.
But
Yeah,
we need you
we're doing
guys.
our part, but you know, having you guys help out will help. We're not asking. I guess we are asking, but we're not. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to have that help, that support that other people get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We just you know, one of the reasons we
Agent
launched the
quality.
pre-order on our own and on our website is
And the same
that we
reason
can't
why.
just sit on it until it fills up as a small company, right? Like it's not mediated by the Kickstarter or anything. So we can just take orders, but at the same time, we need that kind of excitement and that word of mouth really to be out there. I mean, that's the bottom line right now. We've done the work for the design. We've got the product. We've got our manufacturer. Now we're switching over to marketing, which we're not familiar with as a young company. So,
Or just
one of the
struggling with, because we kind of know. I mean, we're getting better at it. Some of you know, I think so. I think we're getting better at it. But yeah, we just need, you know, yeah, the awareness, the sharing, the being able to promote, man.
we've never been on the marketing end of this, and you know, to us, we feel like the Bandito markets itself to a certain degree just because of the details and how it looks, and the fact that at least at the time we were the only company putting out a 1/12 scale vehicle. But we are in a new territory now. We're getting orders. There's people popping up on the oh yeah, we got a
On the
Shopify
website every
order.
day.
Yeah. So you know, it's slowly getting there, but
That's cool.
if we could get the community to understand that we have an $185 price tag that was there before the Engine of Vengeance, like we have done our
A new
homework
Fast and
on this.
Furious is coming out. I should do some more Fast and Furious lookalike kits. Nah, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I
that's not a
mean,
bad
wait.
idea.
I mean,
That's
it's
really a
not. But you
great
know what I'm
idea.
saying? That's what Ryman already
Yeah.
did. He's doing the Fast and Furious Charger. I'm sure he's like, I just want to do more parts and kits that you know look badass. You know,
What's
that
up,
would fit in the Fast and
George?
Furious world.
We're still on here 2 hours later. George from Sundown just popped in, so that's
See,
I
what
was
up,
just saying hi.
man?
Yep.
Yeah,
But yeah.
make it happen, Captain.
I'm
gonna sand this.
Earlier before you got on, I was talking with the community about how we want to integrate story into everything we do and how we have a story for the Bandito going.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, I think story helps sell. Just like, I mean, just like with everything else, but you know, having an original story for something like this would be cool. So we've been trying to think about a story, you know, of a car that's, you know, not kind of has like a soul that's found by somebody. I don't know, not necessarily Transformer-esque, but I don't know, just weird. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it, and we love the idea of Jones Bones coming across the car too.
Yeah, this character
Like,
who he's kind of like a mix of the Punisher and I guess kind of Ghost Rider, because he's like, no, but he can't convert, so not really, but yeah, he has like military experience, but he's like dead, and he's literally just like a carcass body walking around, you know, a skull body.
Clanable says, agreed. You guys need to tell the story. And you know, it's so funny. Clanable.
Well, believe it or not, we tried
like
to.
a best friend of our company. He's been here the entire time. He knows the whole story. And like, I think in the beginning, we were just trying to tell the story and move on. Like, oh my God, we don't want to be associated with that guy anymore. So, Christine.
Controversy self, Christina Clark, dude. I have dude. I'm telling you, we've been working on vehicles for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Cars, trucks, like, dude, I have stuff that's ready to be sent out to be engineered. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't want to say.
Yeah, let's not say too much, but I love that. But yeah, I mean, we we had Aaron from Young Guns come on. Aaron actually did a lot of work for those guys.
Yeah.
As far as tracking orders and helping do the technical work of getting that off the ground, and he was ghosted just like us. So we had Aaron. I mean, we started our podcast because of the whole thing, and we had Aaron come on the first podcast to tell the story, and he was, we're so grateful to him. He was gracious enough to come on and give a perspective
Factuals.
from that side that just basically disappeared on us. So we didn't even know there was other people involved, and Aaron came on and was, like I said, nice
after
enough
there was a bunch of people in the community like, yeah, I knew
Thank
him
you,
for a
Swift.
while.
God, thank you, Swift. But yeah, Aaron was kind enough to come on, and we, in our kind of
That's the kind of company
born ignorance, we just thought we could answer that with one podcast and be like, now you guys know the story, that's the story. And it's like, no, it keeps coming up. We know that there's this kind of association with our brand in the community, and it's like, other than just kind of retelling our story, coming out here doing stuff like this, pushing the Bandito, what else can we do? I mean, it really is just like, we have to just be out there and be in front of people and telling our story.
That's the kind of company we are, man. We get our hands dirty. Like, I'm telling you, man.
Yep.
Trying to make this baby
That's
smooth.
right.
Smooth as butter.
That's right.
Design it,
But
sand it, put it together. We're doing it all, man.
Yep.
Old school lead sled. Shit. Not sure what that is, but I'll look into it. I want to shoot down any ideas, any opinions, any options. If I can print and sell some, I'm going to print and sell them.
I should be working on the comic book right now, but
yeah, well, I mean, we can go soon. I don't know. What do you guys feel?
Yeah,
man?
I probably will have to go soon. I got to go pick up my kid.
Me too, at 3 o'clock. And
we've dwindled down to 5, so it's okay, I think, to go at this point. But Swift, Mario, Black Eyed Dogs, all you guys, Sundown.
Who came and joined and left.
We so appreciate you guys. We so appreciate the love. We feel the love, like we need it because everything is working against us, it seems like sometimes, which is fine. It makes for our good story.
Over, bro, Nana. Let's put it together, bro. I'm sitting back here. I said, bro, Nana's local, yo. He's trying to help come sand. Shit.
Do you have a 3D printer? We'll send you a file.
He does. He has all kinds. He knows people, bro. I've been talking to bro Nana for the year.
Okay. All right. I love it. I love it all, guys.
Bro Nana's my
guys
bro.
So much. Like it's hard to put into words or just tell you without sounding like full of shit. But when we're trying to do this and every day there's a new thing that hits us in the face, when you guys send the love, it's so needed. It's so needed in our little company, and we just really appreciate it, guys. We really appreciate it. We'll be on here tomorrow, Swift. Same thing. Same thing. We were a little late today, but I'll try to have us more like 10 o'clock range tomorrow.
I don't know. Yeah. I got my kids, bro.
Eddie's hustling every minute of every. Eddie has a 25-hour workday, so we're going to let him do whatever he wants.
No, man. Yeah, I got to go start working on the designs, on the 3D files, pick up the kids.
Go do it, my brother. We'll let you guys go.
Thanks, everybody. Oh, look, people are joining now. Great. More people start coming in.
Eddie,
thanks,
if you need me to bring you anything, let me know, brother.
Yeah, well, we just got to start printing more parts. We got to get more resin, bro.
Yeah, we need more resin. We've got resin, but it's the clear stuff. So let's get more of the regular stuff, and we'll put that factory back into
get that printer up too.
Yep. Later, Clanable.
Hell yeah, Black Eyed. I think it will pay off. Persistent and
we don't know how to do anything.
You know what
I mean, like I said, we both have bachelor's degrees for product design in the toy world, and we're eating rice and beans because we're burning the boats. This is what I want to do.
You want to go? You want me to show you my
wanna
pot
do.
of beans? You want me to show you my pot of beans is boiling right now, bro?
Yep. All right. Later, guys. Much love. We love you guys. Have a great day. I'm yelling again. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.